Hello everyone. In this video we're going to explore another simulation using StarLogoNova, the MIT programming environment. And in this simulation what we're going to study is a simple solar system in which there is a sun, there's the earth, and there's the moon. And we'll understand how it is possible to change your perspective using the star logo features and gain insight as to how one would describe the universe from each of these perspectives. So first we have sort of like this bird's eye or God's eye view of the solar system with the sun in the middle. You could change this to the sun perspective, which is very similar to the earlier simulation in which sun is stationary and the earth is going around it with the moon against the background of stars. And then you can change the perspective to the earth's perspective. If you sort of keep your eye on earth, you're going to notice in the screen earth's location does not change. And what you'll notice is the moon is obviously turning around it. But from Earth's perspective, the sun is also going around the Earth. And we're not talking about Earth's daily rotation here. We're just talking about Earth's yearly revolution around the sun. Now things get complicated at this point. You see it's a very hard system to decipher. That's why it took generations until Copernicus, Kepler, to figure out how to explain this loop around looping behavior. Things would have been even more complicated if we somehow as species evolved on a moon. There are possibilities of life on some moons like I believe Europa and Titan maybe. But let's shift to the moon perspective. Now, if you keep your eye on this dot, you're going to notice it's always at the center of the screen, so that's not moving. So from the moon's perspective, the behavior is even more complicated because from the moon's perspective, the earth is going around it, and then there is also this strange behavior of the sun. So if as species we had evolved on a moon of a planet, the world would have been even harder to decipher and explain. But here you see the beauty of an environment, programming environment like StarLogo. And I want to just briefly show you the code for these. They may look complicated, but ultimately these are not long codes, but these are codes that fit like pieces of a puzzle together. And you can define different objects and different behaviors. And at the end, you're able to simulate something that is quite extraordinary. It took Johannes Kepler and Copernicus' genius to understand what is happening and what is the cyclic behavior, loops around loops. But by shifting perspectives, you're able to get a much better insight into these behaviors, complex astronomical behaviors. Alrighty, I hope this was enjoyable to you. I encourage you to look at the links that I provide and also to explore StarLogoNova on your own. There are some really beautiful things you can create, very, very empowering tools. Alrighty, take care.